All right, today the movie is Scream, released on December 20th, 1996. Welcome to Brandon at Random Reviews, covering one unsystematically chosen movie at a time. Directed by Wes Craven. For the cast, we have Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott, Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers, David Arquette as Deputy Dewey, and Skeet Ulrich as Billy Loomis. For the plot synopsis, a mysterious individual who antagonizes their potential victims by phone before unaliving them targets specific teens in a small town where it seems anyone could be the one committing the crimes. Alright guys, let's just dive right into this motherfucking movie. I will say that the intro scene of this movie is something I would consider to be truly iconic in the horror realm, and it really sets the stage for the rest of the events of the movie quite well. This movie is notorious for making what are referred to as meta references to the popular horror movies that came before it, referencing many of the common tropes and cliches that often come with a film in the horror genre. The story mainly focuses on the perspective of a high school teenage girl named Sidney Prescott, whose mother had been SA'd and unalived in the previous year. There are many red herrings deliberately introduced throughout the movie to throw off the viewer's natural desire to figure out the identity of the mastermind behind all the terror. This movie really turned the tides of the horror genre when it came out and gained immense popularity, spawning many similar movies with similar storylines and characters in the years that followed its release. Given the type of movie it is, the film's characters and respective performances feel authentic, portraying the media, authorities, and high schoolers in a fairly realistic manner. It also has a pretty decent sense of humor that is well suited for situations that provide it, especially with regard to references to the other horror movies that they poke fun at. Scream served as the basis for the plot of the comedic parody film Scary Movie, created by the Wayans brothers, that was released in 2000, blending and also poking fun at elements from other similar films of the era, and it spawned several sequels. Scream itself has spawned 5 sequels, the fourth of which is also called Scream, which is a thing I hate that especially horror franchises do. And the latest film in the franchise is Scream 6, which was released in March of 2023. As of September 2024, Wikipedia's page for this franchise indicates that a 7th film is in the works with an undetermined release date. Alright, on to ratings. IMDb 7.4, Letterboxd 4.0, Rotten Tomato critic score 81%, Rotten Tomato audience score 80%. Personal rating 4 out of 5 stars. 1996's Scream might not be the greatest horror movie ever made, but its immense popularity and influence on the genre is enough to merit my recommendation. It's still entertaining almost 30 years later, and although the franchise has had its ups and downs, you could probably do a lot worse if you want to binge watch a horror film series. I'm looking at you, Halloween and Friday the 13th, even if I do still love you both for all of your flaws. Alright everyone, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Bye now.